This is the Himalaya, which literally means abode of snow. It's the last frontier, the king of all mountains. Here, species have thrived and gone extinct, civilizations came and then destroyed. But the mountains, they have seen it all.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
My name is Rohan, and the mountains, my home. I believe that before one takes a step outside into the paths unknown, one must truly understand where he belongs.
I feel like it's open.
This is my winter, a winter where I explore and film my own backyard through travel, adventure, music, practically anything that can slow time down for me. You can call this my quest for redemption, my path to inspiration, a test of spirituality, a way to become a young fool again. Because this is my way back home.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning. I think it's snowing now. No more cellular phones.
When we were flying up and above Beed from Billing, and that's where we actually spotted this whole center where there were a bunch of buildings and there was a main gompa, and we saw this huge setup and we were like, yes, we need to go there.
This is the Palpung Shirabaling Monastic Institute. It houses almost 700 monks, right from young tulkus studying in primary schools to older lamas engaged in deep, isolated meditation. This institute has helped preserve traditional Buddhist art, science, meditational practices, and even astronomy. The monks have even won an award for the best traditional world music at the 46th annual Grammy Awards in 2004. Apart from the mesmerizing location, this institute also offers apartments to visitors keen on doing a retreat. Today, the Shirabaling Monastic Institute is one of the major learning and practice centers of Buddhism in India. It's early morning and I'm driving towards the shores of Maharana Pratap Sagar, set in the vast plains of Kangra, almost bordering Punjab. I was told that I would find the ruins of an ancient temple, partially submerged in the waters over here. At this time of the year, the only way to reach this temple is by a boat. I reached the pickup point way ahead of my boatman, who was supposed to take me from a small town called Nagrota Surya towards the banks of Jawali, close to which the temple is located. This area is haven for bird watchers. Over 400 species of migratory birds flock to this region every winter. Personally, I'm not much of a bird watcher, so I had to find other ways to kill time.
So this is Bhatu temple, and unfortunately it is not underwater. Nonetheless, it's beautiful that this place exists over here on one side of Pong Lake, and absolutely nobody has any idea that this exists here. Nobody knows what this temple is about. Nobody knows who built it. There is no information about this. That is exciting about it. This looks like the main temple, or the main place where they would keep their gods. But looking at it, there is no hint of who this temple belongs to, who they used to worship, because there are no statues, there are no nothing. It's just an empty room. So there are loose rocks pretty much everywhere, and some of them have fallen and blocked the stairway. And I really want to go up there and check out what the view is like from the top. And we might find something else, maybe hidden treasure. Who knows? वैसे पानी कहाँ तक आ जाता है?
इसके ऊपर भी निकल जाता है भाई।
अच्छा, ये
बहुत दूर आगे चला जाता है पानी।
पूरा अंदर चले जाता है?
हाँ। मेरे को 100 फुट नीचे चला जाता है ये।
अच्छा? हाँ।
जहाँ पर कोई ना सरिया लगा हुआ है, ना कुछ लगा है, वैसे ही टिका हुआ है। कुछ सत्य है यहाँ पर भी कोई? ऐसे तो नहीं है। It's called Bhatu temple because it's made out of this stone which is called Bhatu, and it's an absolutely beautiful place to come if you are looking for some alone time, some tranquility, because there's absolutely nobody over here. Man, this place is just, it's one of those places I've been looking for. I'm definitely going to come back here.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
Now we are on our way towards Chamba Valley, and we have left Kangra way behind, and then we are going on even further to the village of Bharmor. Goodbye heat, hello cold again. I almost dropped my key.
I spent the night in Chamba, and early next morning I headed towards Bharmor. As you drive around, it's quite fascinating to observe the ever-changing landscape. The valleys have now become narrower, the texture and the structure of the mountains has changed, and even the color of the grass is a completely different shade of green.
So we are driving a little further on from Bharmor today, and about 20 kilometers further. We're going to reach this point from where we're going to start walking towards this village called Kukti. It's a very different feeling out here in Chamba Valley, but I like it. I'm sure it's going to get better. I've reached this place called Dharol, and over here there's been a small landslide, not very big, just a couple of trees fallen on the road, and that has blocked our path to Kukti. So we decided to keep our cars and walk from here all the way till Kukti, 7 kilometers. I don't think it should be hard. We should be there in about 3, maybe 4 hours. Don't have much luggage, no change. When you're in the mountains, you don't need clothes. Just wear whatever you have, and you don't need to wash them.
Take out my monopod.
What will you do with the monopod?
What if he charges?
Take this.
They look wild. Holy he's charging.
My heart stopped there for a bit.
Kukti is actually located within a wildlife sanctuary. After my first wild encounter, I was a bit paranoid about another potential attack. At every turn, I could see these black beasts dotting the landscape. They were watching me, and I was watching them. When you're walking around in these kind of places, it's very important to keep your eyes and ears open at all times, because you never know what you might see. So, after 7 kilometers, a yak attack, and a monkey hunt, I have finally reached Kukti. The sun is setting, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. Life in a village moves at its own pace. People are up and about even before the sun decides to show up, but it still feels like everything is moving in slow motion. It's still winter time in these parts, and work in the fields and orchards has not begun yet. I guess that's why everything seems so relaxed. To pass time, the village men indulge in a game called Kodi.
क्या बोलते हैं कुड़ी कोडी
Most of the women are busy doing household work, while the older men find solace in spinning yarn and weaving.
यहाँ पर जैसे ये कोर्स चला रहे हैं हम, ये है ट्राइबल लड़कों के लिए माउंटेन रेस्क्यू कोर्स बोलते हैं इसको, या एडवेंचर कोर्स आप कह सकते हैं। इसमें इनको थोड़ी थोड़ी सी हर चीज़ की जानकारी दी जाती है, जैसे ये रैपलिंग हो रही है, जुमारिंग हो रही है, और फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट करवाते हैं, इसलिए कि इस रिमोट एरिया में हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स होती रहती है। कभी कोई एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है, बॉडीज़ निकालना मुश्किल हो जाता है। कुक्ति जो वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी है, दिस इज़ फेमस फॉर ब्राउन बियर। यहाँ ब्राउन बियर एक नहीं दो नहीं है, सैकड़ों में है। जब अगर आप लोगों से पूछें तो बहुत है, और बहुत इनका नुकसान भी करते हैं। कितने महीने लाइट नहीं थी भाई?
3 महीने।
सर्दियों में?
हाँ जी।
बर्फ़ कितनी थी?
4-5
अब आप सोच लीजिए कि 5 फुट बर्फ़ है, टेलीफोन नहीं है, लाइट नहीं है, आने जाने का कोई साधन नहीं है। ऐसी स्थिति में कोई बीमार हो जाए तो यहाँ से भरमौर जो है वो 2 दिन को पहुँचाने में लगते हैं। तो कितनी टफ लाइफ होगी, और क्या कुक्ति गांव का इतिहास होगा, वो खुद ही आप सोच सकते हैं। अब ये बहुत मुश्किल है। जैसे आप क्यों आए? आप भी इस टाइम इतनी अपनी लेविश लाइफ छोड़ के कुक्ति में यहाँ पर इस टाइम बैठ कर के मुश्किलात भी झेल रहे हैं, लेकिन एक जुनून होता है, डू समथिंग डिफरेंट। वही जुनून हमारे को एडवेंचर फील्ड में लाया।
ये वैसी बात नहीं, 100 करोड़ से क्या करना, मतलब 100 पैसे की वो नहीं है, लेकिन हमारा गांव अच्छा बने। जहाँ हमारा जन्म हुआ है, हमारे बुजुर्गों का हुआ, हमें यहाँ से बहुत बहुत प्यार है। लेकिन हमें सरकारी सहायता, रोड, बिजली, पानी, शिक्षा और मोबाइल सेवा ये चलती रहे, हमारे पैसा कुछ हम कमा लेंगे। ये
बाजू में ताकत है पैसा कमाने की।
वो नहीं बात को, यहाँ से नहीं जाएंगे पर हम।
I mean, you couldn't have imagined the village to be like this while walking up, you know, because the valleys are really narrow, and you get this feeling that, you know, there won't be any kind of habitation around here. But when you enter this nice little turn and then you see this whole village, it's absolutely amazing. And look at it.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
I'm back in Kangra Valley, but this time in the popular town of McLeodganj. I found out that the way to Triund had opened up for this season, and that is the only reason I'm here.
Today we decided that we're going to leave the hustle bustle of McLeodganj and go for some tranquility towards Triund, which is almost about a 7 to 8 kilometer hike. We came up on the cab up till a certain point where there's a temple which is right close to Dharamkot and Bhagsunath, which are the two villages above McLeodganj, and from there the climb starts. We're going up there and we're going to camp there tonight.
A lot of my friends back in the city would find this experience pretty daunting. I mean, walking up a mountain path is not really their idea of fun. But honestly speaking, to me, this is not a task at all. It is actually quite liberating. I have a very basic and simple mantra for this. All you have to do is empty your head out, fill it up with your surroundings, but most importantly, feel the vibe.
So this is Anil and this is Mahinder, and they are our porters carrying some of our gear and supplies for the night.
We are just carrying all the waste material, all the wrappers which people throw on the road, on the path. Actually, we came here to see nature, right? So if we have to maintain the beauty of the nature, we ought to do something.
We have completed, I think, almost about 75 to 80% of this hike. And now that we've reached the slightly higher parts, there's a bit of change in the terrain. It's a bit more rocky, but our destination is in sight.
Here we are in Triund, and it is stunning. I mean, we reached here and it was all foggy and it was all covered in clouds, and I was a little worried then, but this whole process of the mountain opening up is what is so beautiful. The clouds are just rising from below and you can see the movement so fast in real time, you know, it's just like a mist, but it's still clearing up, so I'm waiting and just enjoying this moment it is.
You know, there are some moments in life that you hold on to forever. Moments that you wish would never end. Moments that just stop your heart and leave you breathless. Moments that make you wonder about the infinite. I'm pretty sure that this is one of those moments.
There's a cup of chai waiting for me.
एक्चुअली जब मैं चाइल्डहुड में पढ़ाई करता था, मतलब बचपन में, तो मेरे को बचपन से ही शौक़ था ट्रैकिंग का, माउंटेनियरिंग का, इसलिए मैंने चूज़ किया, माउंटेनियरिंग कोर्स किए, और इसी कारण हम जो एडवेंचर एक्टिविटीज़ होती है उसको भी करवाते हैं। ट्रिउंड तो कम से कम 100 टाइम्स आ चुका हूँ मैं।
नहीं, मेरे को तो यहाँ पे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ता है। जैसे होटल में तो हर कोई बनाता है, पहाड़ों में बनाना कितना मुश्किल है वो मैं ही कर जानता हूँ, कैसे बनाना है कैसे नहीं बनाना। लकड़ी पे बनाना पड़ता है, कभी पानी ना मिले तो बर्फ़ को पिघला के बनाना पड़ता है।
Yeah, we are waste warriors. Our engine is known as waste warriors. We clean Triund from past 4 years. I love my country. I want it to be clean. So everything, the mountains are also in my country. So let's start from where I live, and we can go further ahead.
Yeah, some people will say, "Why do you go up there? For what? For like this. This is enough for me. Clean air. Yeah, I'm good."
So these are the final moments for us in Trivand, and it's been absolutely beautiful coming here. I mean, I didn't realize that this place would be so full of surprises.
Well, just loosen out, we're just grooving around. Baby, baby, just walk around. Just soothe it out, we're not just fooling around. Baby, baby, move your body around. One step at a time, you've got to take. Forget about making any mistakes. You need